Spiritual community, are you there? Hi. Yeah, Auntie Ange with a little bit of reality for you guys. Right. So, tucking our head in the sand is not going to manifest you a beautiful future. It's going to set you up for disaster. Yeah, hear me out. See, part of the whole experience of waking up and or receiving that call, that light warrior's call, just have your eyes open to the world and to be able to see through all the crap, the lies. So you're never betrayed again. So you're never cheated on by your own government again, right? The whole point of all this is so you can see the bigger picture and then help others through it. We have to heal on an individual by individual case in order for us to all come together and heal the world that is so broken right now. It's heartbreaking, you know? And yeah, sure, there's so many angry people out there. That's all I hear. Do you know where anger comes from? Because I was never an angry person, ever, until I was cheated on. And then I became an angry person. Because it was pain. It's pain. That's where anger comes from. So, before you are so quick to judge somebody, maybe try to see it from a different perspective. Maybe try to see the pain that person is in. You know, I had somebody come to me the other day and tell me about a coworker of theirs that they just couldn't stand them. They were so annoying. They were always calling in, and you know, this person was, you know, just a little bit younger than me, and I'm in my mid-40s, y'all. They live with their grandma, and their grandma was the one that made them get the job, and grandma came with them to the, you know, orientation classes and stuff. And mind you, this person's in their 30s. And then they were telling me about how this person was stealing food from work and then still ordering food after work. And I said, wait a minute. I said, this is really sad. This is a very sad story. He just kind of looked at me. I said, think about it. This person is stealing food and then lying about it because they're too embarrassed of what all of you guys are going to say when you see the amount that they eat. And this person is probably eating like that because they have so much trauma. And then he proceeded to tell me about the marks on her wrist. I said, yeah, she's broken. This poor girl is broken. But you're annoyed with her because she wants to eat food. She don't know what else to do. She probably doesn't have anyone. And do you really think that her grandmother is equipped? By any means. Her grandma's probably been raising her for some time. People are so quick to judge a person without ever even giving it a thought. And that is not what us light workers are here for. We're not here to judge. We're not here to turn a blind eye to what's going on in the world, because there are so many people suffering right now. There are so many people that feel betrayed right now, or want to hide who they truly are because people have no understanding, nor do they care to try to understand anymore. And that is a reality I don't want my children growing up in. We'll never give up on this mission. I don't know where it's going to lead me, but I know I'm not going to give up on it. Like, all I'm saying is there's so much more to it, and there's a reason why you're being called now. If it was just for the rainbows and fluffy butterflies, then, you know, this would have happened to you a decade or two ago, or more. Or it would have happened to you after everything was resolved. But it didn't. And you're getting that calling within you right now. And even if it's just helping other people to see things in a different light, to see that anger is pain and suffering, and, you know, it's sadness, then maybe we can change the perspective of the collective eventually. But for now, we'll stick to a one-on-one case. Tucking our heads in the sand is not going to equip you in any way to help anybody. There's a lot of shit going on in the world. And yeah, it gets overwhelming. And when you start to feel it drag on your energy, then you go do something else. Go get outside. Go take a breath of fresh air. Go just walk around and remind yourself what you're grateful for. This world is broken, but the world is broken because so many people in it are broken. And, I want to come on here so often and express every different part of my personality because, sure, yeah, there's a gentle side of me. And I try to show that side when I'm helping others to heal. Many of us have that. All of us have that here in this lightworker community, this witchy community. But we also have a don't fuck with me filter that is constantly on us. Because we've walked through the darkest of the dark. And we found the light. Not because someone else showed us where it was, or helped us, or pulled us, or carried us, but because we got up off the ground and kept going. And we didn't give up on ourselves. Now it's time to make sure that the people around you don't give up on themselves. People are hurting. And, my husband asked me, well, why don't you just make videos about all the stuff you tell me, about all the stuff going on in the world? Because, apparently a lot of people don't know what's going on. But that's not what people need from me right now. I'm walking people off of a ledge. Sure, so to some of you it's just a tarot reading. But it's so much more. So much more. May have not been a gift that I asked for, but it was one I was given. Because I don't give up. Because you can call me crazy all you want. Yeah, it's pretty crappy when the people you love the most see you as a crazy person and you're just trying to help them out. But that's also the dark's way of making sure we don't rise to our potential. Right? Is by blinding the people we care about the most. And at this point, you're not going to wake them up. You're just going to have to lead by example. And they'll catch on, eventually. Because I don't think this Capricorn glue can stick onto Pluto any longer. Pluto's moved on. And it's definitely that deconstruction and reconstruction of the whole system and foundation happening in our lifetimes. We're living in a time frame where people are going to 1,000 years, 2,000 years from now talk about this time. This is when they'll say it all changed. Where do you want to show up at on the other side of this? Where do you want to, what role do you want to play through the greatest time in history, in human history? I know where I want to be. Call me crazy, but I want to help others. I want to leave a beautiful world behind for my children. Because that's the goal. Torres, much love, all. Much love. Make sure you see outside of that box. Oof, this is a scary little claustrophobic kind of tight box. Oof. I don't want in there no more. I don't think I ever fit in there, actually.